Hello kids, good morning all. Today we are going to start at chapter number 13, A Shelter So High. In this chapter, we are going to learn about different types of houses. So let's see. I am Gaurav Jani and this is Luna, my partner, my motorcycle. But Luna is never lonely. We are together all the time. So in this picture, you can see the Gaurav Jani with his bike Luna, his motorcycle. He and his motorcycle never lonely. They are always together all the time. He and his motorcycle wait for a chance to get away from the busy, crowded and noisy city of Mumbai. And they like to travel to different parts of this wonderful country. So let he is telling us about their amazing journey on the highest roads in the India. So let's see what he is going to tell us. Getting ready. This journey took about 2 months. He had to carry everything on his motorcycle. He had to plan and collect all the things he needed. He packed a small tent, sleeping bag, plastic sheet, warm clothes and food that would remain fresh for some days. He also took his camera and extra cans for petrol. Luna and he left Mumbai, passing through small villages and towns of Maharashtra, Gujarat and Rajasthan to reach Delhi. It took his 3 days to cover 1400 kilometers from Mumbai to Delhi. He was hoping to see something new and different in Delhi, but Delhi looked just like Mumbai. He is tired of looking at the same kind of houses made of cements, bricks, glass and steel. He was looking forward his journey ahead. So you can see their journey is about 2 months and the Gaurav Jani had to carry everything on his motorcycle like a small tent, sleeping bags, plastic sheets and clothes, food, whatever they have need in the traveling. So they all the material carry with his motorcycle. And then he left passing the Mumbai through the small villages, towns, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan and reached at the Delhi. He covered 1400 kilometers in 3 days on the motorcycle from Mumbai to Delhi. And he was hoping that the so to see something new and different villages from Mumbai to Delhi, but no, he was trying of looking some kind of houses, but he looked the houses made of cements, bricks and glass and steels. So he was looking forward to journey ahead. He was excited that he would be able to see the wooden houses, houses with sloping roof and those covered with the snow. He had seen pictures of such houses in many books. Then he packed more things in Delhi and continued. In 2 days, they were in a Manali. They were in the Manali, and it was so refreshing to be in the mountains and breathe the clean air. Now the real journey was to begin, and they had to travel through difficult roads of the state of Jammu and Kashmir to reach Leh in the Ladakh. So after Delhi, in 2 days they were reached in the Manali, and in the Manali there are so many mountains and clean air to breathe, and he was very excited to start this journey and go through the mountains and with clean air in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Next is cold desert. So at last Lona and he reached Leh. For the first time he saw such an area, high, dry and flat, called a cold desert. Ladakh gets very little rainfall. Here there are high snow-capped mountains and a cold flat ground. In Leh, he found that in a quiet street with beautiful white houses, and he rode slowly. He found that he was being followed by a group of children. They called out, Julie, Julie, meaning welcome, welcome. And they were all amazed to see his lunar. So everyone wanted him to come to their home. So when they reached at Leh and Ladakh, they saw the cold desert, means high and dry flat area, that is called cold desert, and so many high snow capped mountains and a cold flat ground. And they also see the quiet street, beautiful street, and white houses, that is snowy houses, you can see that. And from that Ladakh, there are so many children were going, and that the children calling Julie, Julie, means welcome, welcome to Gaurav. So all children wanted him to come to their home. So after that he goes with the Tashi, at home with the Tashi. Tashi dragged him to his home, and it was a building with 2 floors. The house was made of stones which were kept one over the other. The walls were coated with a thick layer of mud and lime. The house looked like a shed from inside with a lot of hay stored there, and they looked the wooden steps and reached the first floor. This is where we stay, explained the Tashi. The ground floor is for the animals and for storing necessary things. So sometimes when it gets too cold, they also move downstairs, and he noticed that the ground floor had no windows. Thick tree trunks were used to make the roof strong, and Tashi then looked him to the roof of his house. What a view! He could see the same flat roofs all around. On some red chilies were laid out to dry, and on some there were orange pumpkins and golden yellow corn. So some had stacks of paddy, and on some cow dung cakes were laid out to dry. So this is the most important part of our life, our house, said Tashi. Tashi said that this is the most important part of our house. During summer season, we dry many fruits and vegetables. We store them for winters when we do not get fresh fruits and vegetables. As he stood there with Tashi, he could see how every part of the house was built specially to suit the needs of his people. He could understand how the thick walls, a wooden floor, and a wooden ceiling protected them from the cold. You can see in the picture, there is the Tashi's house. It is 2-floor building. Okay. And there is no window for the ground floor, and a thick tree trunks were used to make the roof strong. So all houses have a flat roof, and the red chilies, golden yellow corn, orange pumpkins are laid out on the roof for drying it, and they are used these fruits and vegetables in the summer season. They are going to dry and used it for the winter season, because they do not get the fresh fruits and vegetables in the winter season. So this is all about the Ladakh's houses. So we will see and continue with this chapter in a next video.